let's just say he was 100%. And she woke up one day and saying, no, I don't want this legit dude. This 100, I have the best relationship that has ever existed in the existence of relationships. What rational...
Women aren't rational.
No, hold on. Women are not irrational.
Women aren't rational. That's the reality. Look, and you may not like what I'm saying. Women are not rational. Women are the only people that will get upset at you for giving them what they want. A woman will want a man who has, I want a man who's wealthy, who's affluent. She gets that. They get married, and now she's complaining about time. Right now, he gives her a time.
But and now, she didn't know what she wanted.
Wait, and now. You just hit it right.
No.
Don't know what they want.
Wait, but not knowing what you want and irrational is not the same thing.
And then wait. And now he gives her time. Now he puts work aside. Now he's home all the time. Oh, he's home too much. Why are you always home? This is what men deal with on the regular. This is something that I've. This is something.
So men don't do like what do?
No, and I'm not saying this is.
Men be doing a lot of stuff.
Men do, and I'm not saying we don't. But what I'm telling you is, this is something that I've learned to accept about women. I'm not saying it like it's a jab or it's a detriment. Once again, I speak to how God designed us, and I've learned that this is how God has designed y'all. You understand? And y'all are the only ones. And this is. I always say a man's job is to provide and protect. And the number one thing you have to protect a woman from is herself. That's the reality.
Maybe it is. So do it. Maybe it's the truth.
That's the reality.
You guys think after
we have a long list of jobs too.
You think after all this time?
No, I'm not complaining.
No, I'm just saying.
I'm stating it as a fact. The future faking, you should be able to be punished because, look, you walk into a casino. You know you might win, you might lose. If you lose, you're not able to sue the casino. But if you walked in knowing that you were going to cheat the casino, right?
Right.
Then they have the right to punish you however they wish because your intent.
Yes,
it's about
exactly.
Intent. Your intent was malicious.
But also, I'm sorry, but like I'm not. You can't sue. You can't take legal action. I mean,
there's no way to prove it.
No, right. But also allowing someone to take that many years of your time is also your own. Because I'm just
you got to be accountable.
You got to start waking up.
You got to take the L.
But wait. But then again, like y'all saw Lorenz Tate in Menace to Society. People are great actors. Like I really thought he was O-Dog. Like people are great actors.
That would be her intent then. That would go towards her intent if she was acting the whole time.
No, but what I'm saying is, so yes, I totally do agree that people have to take a level of accountability for what they allow, but some people are amazing actors.
They are. I will agree with
some people are amazing. Look, man, like they have dinner with your family and your mother's like, oh my God, you got to marry this guy. Like some people are amazing actors. Or you got to marry this woman. Some people are amazing actors, you know? So although fault does fall on the back of the victim to a degree, but I'm just saying that some people are great actors, man.
Well, I like to hear his side. Honestly,
I would too.
Because
I would like to hear her full side.
Let's find her man. I can do this. What's her name?
I actually would love to hear both sides.
Yeah, I'd like to hear his side, and I only brought that up because we did discuss the woman that wanted to sue the guy for wasting her time,
which is out of line.
But I do respect hearing you guys like your side of how men think versus how we think. So it's kind of like cool to hear that because sometimes I have my point of view as a woman, and then I hear it from men's side. I do know that sometimes it might be about to be my time of the month, and I will end all of this. So irrational or whatever,
what we do all the time
so
on
it's
this
like
couch.
You can hear the same situation from a man's perspective, and a woman's end to be two totally different
stories, right?
Yeah.
Now, I don't think that means that my feelings or the things that the reasons I make choices are always off of like.
Not at all.
Both unimportant things.
Your feelings are always valid. I think with men, sometimes it gets frustrating, right? Because we believe in y'all, right? And we invest and we hope that we have this thing, like men have like the Superman complex. Some call it Captain Save-A-Ho complex, right? Where we think that, no, I'm going to teach her. I'm going to lead her. She's been through this. She's had the wrong guys. And she's going to grow.
Bro, he is speaking facts, and he's going to speak facts throughout this whole video, but he's speaking facts. And just to go ahead and help him out with his point, just to go ahead and prove his point to be true, here's a video of a sister saying that, hey, listen, good guys aren't enough.
Sometimes a woman can talk her out of a relationship. You can talk. We do that.
Yes,
we will talk.
I'm gonna say something, and this might ruffle little feathers. I don't think just being a good man is enough. to stay in a relationship with them.
But when I say a good man, I mean like he's good. That means all around. That means himself, spiritually, mentally, physically.
That's great.
Healthily, like he's a good man.
That doesn't mean that he's the man for you. And maybe when you're going through these motions of getting to know him, you're realizing, okay, he's a great person, but honestly, I don't fuck with his humor. Like, he could be funny, but he's not funny to me.
And that's why a lot of modern women are getting 40 with 4 cats and no man, because
maybe that's
he's a good man, but because he's not funny, you gotta throw that out.
Hey guys, and listen, if that video doesn't work for you, here are some other videos of women, and just look at the comments, because we put the comments on the videos, but look at these videos of these women initiating divorce, right? Talking about divorce and the whole family because of their happiness, not because the man did anything, not because the man did this, did that, but because of the happiness, meaning that you already have everything that you need, but you want to get rid of the same person that you probably fought so hard to get. You want to get rid of them because of your happiness. Make it make sense.
Yeah, because of how horrible like their ex-husbands are, their baby dads are, just like ruining their life and just, you know, making their life so difficult. And I'm like, oh my God, that's so horrible what those women are going through. And now I'm one of them. I filed for divorce 2 months ago. I've been trying to look for an apartment. And the places that I'm looking at, I need to make 3 times the rent to be able to rent them. And unfortunately, with my job, I'm a CNA. I don't make 3 times the rent. So I need a child support order to be able to add to my income so I can meet the requirement. And I've been trying to get into some sort of settlement with my soon-to-be ex-husband on that. And basically, he is blackmailing me, I guess. He wants me to sign away all rights I have to his military retirement. He is in the Army. He has been in for 18 years. He'll be retiring in 2 years. And I've been married to him the entire time. So the retirement's a marital asset. So I am entitled to part of it. We've been going back and forth and fighting about it, and I just can't take it anymore. I just want to leave. I just want to move out, and I just want to start my life over. So I offer to sign away my right to the military retirement in return for spousal support and the entirety of the savings account that we have. I send the proposal to my lawyer and tell her this is what I'm proposing to do. And she comes back and says, well, this is a bad idea. And then she says, well, you could get a temporary order from the court for the child support, but that's going to cost you $4,000 in legal fees, and it may not be binding because it's only temporary, so you may not even be able to use that to really add to your income. And she goes into this long thing, which I appreciate. I appreciate her telling me the legal stuff, because she's basically telling me you are an idiot to sign this away. And she does all the numbers, and the numbers don't make any sense. Basically, I'm giving away more to get less.
It's just not worth it dealing with someone else every single day of your life. Every day. Every day you gotta deal with somebody. Is marriage even worth it? It's not. It's not. At some point, you're gonna realize that it's always best to just be alone. Because I've been married for about 7 years, and I don't even know if this is worth it. Like, and not saying that there's anything necessarily wrong. There's nothing wrong, and that's the point. Like, I don't even know why I'm upset. I'm just...
You know, usually I let it play a little further than that, but I was waiting for the part where she just gave us like the whole spiel about what he doing to her, how he molly-whopping her, and maybe he got 7 chicks on his side, maybe he brought her a disease, bad father, bad gambler, lost the house, maybe lost his business, got laid off from his job, play video games every day, smoke, can't pass a drug test, something. Like I was waiting on the bad guys. And she said it's nothing.
It's like not thinking that I made the right decision. Like, and I have a good man. I do. And that's not the point. The point is, it's like, you really do lose yourself. You lose your sense of individuality. You lose your sense of peace. And this could be even to a good man. Like, you're gonna lose something, and I don't think it's worth it.
What is wrong with the women?
So, I mean, guys, like, what are we talking about here? What are we talking about here? We just saw a bunch of videos of women letting go of a good man because guess what? They don't know what the hell they want, because these are going to be the same women that once they hit 30s and they 40s and they constantly get into relationships and they have to bring up why they left their marriage, they're going to wonder why don't nobody want to deal with them anymore. And then they're going to sit here and say, dang, I wish I did what I was supposed to do. I wish I would have stayed in that relationship. I wish I would have actually reciprocated value, gave something. Like, I mean, just listen to these women. She's saying that, listen, you know, being irrational and not knowing what you want are two different things, which, yes, but when you're talking about women, it goes hand in hand. It goes hand in hand. We just saw the videos of these women literally have everything that you want, but that still wasn't good enough. Your happiness has to come first. So it's just almost like, what can a man do to avoid marrying a woman and she just wake up one day and not want to be married? And this is why your men say they don't want to be married now. This is why your men do not want to be married anymore, because you have women who sit here and just will just leave the relationship just because of happiness. Because y'all mean to tell me those women aren't irrational and they're gonna sit here and say, well, I feel like I have. People, think about it. These women will swear up and down that, oh, well, you know, I don't want to be a house mom, you know, I don't want to be a housewife, you know, I don't want to sit over here and be, you know, just be up under you. I have a bigger purpose. I have this, I have that. And then you just ask them, well, what is your purpose, right? What is your purpose outside of being a mother and being a wife? What is your purpose? I don't know, but my purpose is out there somewhere. And this is like, bro, this is the reason why y'all are only good enough to be in supportive roles, because answers like that ain't gonna cut it, man. As a grown ass adult, answers like that is not gonna cut it. So you waste your whole youthful years chasing something, man, that doesn't really care for you, that once you do get it, that, okay, hey, you're gonna then get it. Let's just say you have a boyfriend, you come home, you're crying and complaining about the same goals you sat here and tried to get. Once again, man, it's like, you don't even have to do that. But I mean, hey, once again, it's okay for women to have goals. You have your goals, but then you end up leaving your relationship because, oh, my career is more important. Then you get 40, 50, 60, you start to see that, hey man, listen, there's more to life than just a damn career. Then you're gonna start wondering, why can't I get a man? What happened to all the good men? When it's time to settle down, when reality hits, y'all gonna start looking for the same guys that's gonna be sitting over here looking for younger women, and these same guys are gonna be getting these younger women. And this is where you start to have these women start to fall apart, all because of irrational behavior, all because they want to sit here and think, man, that the grass is always greener on the other side, because they don't know what they want.
Go with me, right? And she's going to begin to understand how much I love her. A lot of women have fear of abandonment. A lot of women can't accept your love, and you try. No,
because a lot of guys act like the good guy. It sounds so good. The exact person you are right now, imagine I got robbed from a guy that was saying the same stuff.
I get it.
So what are you going to say?
I get it, but I'm not the guy that robbed you.
I don't want to hear that shit.
But I'm not the guy that robbed you.
Yeah, but guess what? It's still a level that
I'm still not the guy that robbed you.
Right.
So at the end of the day, why do I keep paying for the ghosts of your past? That's the thing.
But that's what I'm trying to tell you.
I actually think that's
now for you to sit with the person for 5 years that's showing you that would be an issue.
And I'm not saying, and once again, we don't go into it this way. Okay, we go into it, all right.
Madly in love.
No, it's not even madly in love. We identify, okay, she has traumas. We have conversations, you know, God willing, our conversations are about more than sex, right? Mm-hmm. And we speak about your childhood. We speak about your upbringing. We speak about whether you had one parent, both parents. So to a degree, I get an understanding, okay, this is where it's coming from. I put in a year, I put in 2 years, I put in 3 years, I put in 4 years, and it's still there, right? Mm-hmm. And you have to understand that what that also comes with, it comes with the man not being acknowledged. It comes with the man, his efforts not being appreciated because you think that he's the guy that broke your heart. Mm-hmm. It's draining and it's exhausting. And then what begins to happen is the man begins to question
resentment.
It's not, and sometimes it's not even resentment, but what happens is you won't allow him to lead. Now, you're beginning to make him question his own competency. Am I even worth leading? Mm-hmm. Now it starts to affect him. Mm-hmm. And sometimes he leaves, not because he wants to, but because if he doesn't, you're going to destroy him.
Yeah, your inadequacies affect his identity.
Yes.
So
because he sees himself through your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
If my woman sees me as nothing, then how can I be anything? That's the part y'all don't understand.
I'm about to say Jada is eating it up over there.
That was so good.
I'm just saying that's the look, man.
I feel like I'm just starting to get to know a species.
If this would happen while you were older, that's a complete different mind fuck. Like if you're in your past 35 and you're in your 40s and this is happening, and you've already created this identity for yourself, you already know who you are, you already done the work. That's devastating.
Yeah.
Is that your story?
That's literally the story. That's it. Clean up. My story?
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying we're older men. So imagine going through our battles that we know personally as men on a daily basis, and we get to a point where we're tired of our own shit, and then we go fix our shit. And now we say, okay, I fixed a lot of my shit, but the stuff I haven't fixed, I'm still willing to work on. I'm willing to work on it with you while also taking on your stuff. And then you wake up one day and be like, oh, I don't want this.
And then after you go deal with a man that's worse than me. Cardi B.
Every time.
I mean, but
what? You can't say Cardi
was
B.
a joke.
So I was gonna say, I didn't know if you really
that's
thought
her
that.
own decision.
Whose own decision?
If
Are you talking about Cardi B? We're talking about
No, I'm not talking about Cardi B.
I said Cardi B because I knew it would set y'all off.
I would speak to what he was saying before, like you don't know what you want.
This was a comment that a woman left, right, under one of my posts. It's about standards. She said a standard is supposed to be a non-negotiable value that applies regardless of who's in front of you. When expectations shift based on attraction, status, or emotional attachment, those aren't standards anymore. They're preferences with exceptions. The problem isn't that women have standards. It's that when those standards disappear for certain men, it creates confusion and mixed messaging. Consistency is what gives standards credibility. Without it, you're not standing on principles, you're reacting to desire. So this is what I'm saying.
Come up with these
How?
things. That was perfect.
Because it's the truth.
What are you thinking?
Yeah, because you're so strong on an expectation for this man, and he gave you more than you asked for, then you leave him to go deal with a man that gives you less.
Most of your men are good men. They don't act like good men. They are good men. But understand, guys, a lot of these women here are no different than this chick right here who said, hey, man, listen, it ain't me that's going after some of these dudes. It's these dudes that's coming after me. But yet, it's just like you look at the guys that they are attracted to and that's attracted to them, you will see where the problem is.
Get married. Sometimes I don't really have a lot of faith in these niggas. But do you have to find the right person to have the baby? I do think I have to find the right person to have a kid, but I also feel like I'm in a position where I'm doing things for my own, so I would completely be okay with having to take on that responsibility by myself as far as financial shit go if I have to.
I don't think that's okay.
I don't think it's okay neither, but I feel like it's the reality of like the generation that we live in, because I just feel like that's how most of these niggas are. I do.
No, those are the niggas that you going after. You got to find somebody that's going to.
But I don't really be going after nobody. It be the people that be coming after me. I don't go. If we being honest, like I don't go chase these niggas. It be the niggas that be trying to talk to me.
But once again, guys, these are the same women that will sit here and say that these guys are the ones that's putting on facades. These guys are this. It's just, it's almost like, but this can't be coming from the same women who are the most educated, who has the most degrees, who has the best intuitions, who mature faster than men, who are smarter than men, but yet you're getting finessed by the very small group of men that you claim to be smarter than. It does not make any sense. So which one is it? It's either y'all dumb or y'all lying. I mean, like, what do we do? What are we talking about here, bro? Like, which one is it? You gotta stop playing victim. And then, guys, this right here, this really made me mad, right? The fact that they over here talking about crying about something that this man said, the facts that this man was spitting, crying about something that they already know, but they are in denial about, that just proves as to why a lot of your men will say your women do not need to be in the workforce. Your women do not need to be leading a group of people, do not need to be managers anywhere. Because how does it take a man just to kind of dress it up a little bit for you to understand what we're talking about? Just for these same women to then come back a week later, probably dumber than what they were before jumping on this show, before this damn video. And it's just sad, right? It's just really sad because once again, all they're doing is just being disingenuous. They know what he said is right. They know what he said is true. But once again, these women are disingenuous. These women will just play dumb, and it's just sad. It's just sad because these can't be the smartest ones. These can't be the ones who mature faster. These can't be the ones who has the most degrees. Doesn't make any sense. But y'all guys, let me know down below. What do you guys think about this, man? Do me a huge favor, leave me a like, leave me a comment, subscribe to the channel. Till the next